I don't know. You're bopping your head back and forth, Chris Hand. Is this bumper music something that I should care about?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's Lil Wayne, right?
No. DJ Paul.
What is it?
DJ Paul.
You ain't from my hood.
Oh,
whatever.
And Wayne sampled it. I have Pop Me a Perk and Smoke Me So Loud stuck in my head.
Hey, I want to say,
oh my gosh.
I'm just.
That's
Alrighty.
That's from the song.
What was the lyric of the song?
Pop me a perk and smoke me so loud.
A Percocet.
And smoke me some loud.
Yeah.
What is loud?
It's just like good weed.
Slang for good weed.
Is that what we're doing now, Chris, on Nashville's Morning News? Is you're advocating to smoke marijuana, the devil's lettuce?
I didn't select
And
the bumper
pop
music. That's
Percocets?
your producer who's been having a tough day.
Yeah, you know what? He's going to need some Percocet or some weed by the time this show gets over with.
He's been having a hard go.
All right, so real quickly, I want to say thank you to the folks at Legend Steakhouse.
How great was last night, man? The staff there is unbelievable. The food was great. The people were awesome. It was a cool event.
It was sold out, and we actually had people popping in who couldn't stay for the entire event, but just pop in to say hello.
And we had like half the restaurant, and I swear at least half of the other half of the restaurant were WTN eavesdroppers.
Oh, maybe, but it was a great event. It really was. So, special thanks to our buddy Paul Winkler, who, one of the big sponsors.
DJ Paul.
DJ Paul. Yes, DJ Paul. Sure. Without the advocating for weed and Percocet.
No, that was a Lil Wayne song that did that.
Oh, I don't think Paul Winkler's ever advocated for that. He has advocated for diversifying your portfolio.
And that's helped me out. Well, I don't know about you. Whatever. Moving right along. So, anyways, I want to go through this again. I played this earlier, but Harry Enton, CNN, calling out the Democrat Party as a total clown car as they look at what is going on in 2028 for the Democrats at the top of the ticket. Listen.
So we see Governor Newsom. He's got a book, I think, which actually publishes today. He's in the middle of the fray of possible Democratic contenders. So what do the polls say?
Yeah, they're all running, and this is just a downright clown car at this point on the Democratic side. I mean, just take a look here. Top choices for the 2028 Dem-Pres nominee. You have a leader, but it's not really a clear leader. It's within the margin of error. You have Newsom at 19%. Then you have former Vice President Kamala Harris at 18%. Quite a weak number for her, given that, of course, she was the nominee last time around. Pete Buttigieg, who, of course, has run before, 13%. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at 12%. This is just a total clown car. It is a total mess. There is no clear front runner at this particular point on the Democratic side. Who the heck knows who the nominee is going to be in 2 years?
It's been a long time since we've had a Democratic race like this.
Yeah, it has been a long time. This is very unusual for the Democratic side to not have a clear front runner at this point. Mm-hmm. National early poll leader at least 25%. Look at this. This year, we get the giant question mark. No one. In 2020, when there was no incumbent, it was Joe Biden who was there, Hillary Clinton in both 08 and 16, and Al Gore in both 2000 and 2004 at this point. We're at least at 25% of the early polls. You have to go all the way back from when I wasn't even in elementary school yet, not even in pre-K yet, to 1992. That was the last cycle in which there was no clear front runner at this point.
I don't even think Chris Hand was born yet. So, clearly the Democrats have some issues. Say what they want about Donald Trump and the Republicans. At least we have not one, but at least two. If you want to throw DeSantis in there, we have three clear front runners for 2028. An embarrassment of riches. Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance. Again, DeSantis, if you want to throw that in there. Now, Newsom, of course, has embarrassed himself
But before we go a little bit further, I would say even the next tier down of conservatives are more talented than the Democrat frontrunners.
Byron Donalds?
Byron Donalds,
Oh, yeah.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, to a lesser extent, he's having trouble in Ohio, but like Vivek Ramaswamy, like even our newcomers are stronger than their newcomers.
That's a great point. Newsom, of course, embarrassed himself. Last couple of weeks, he's really made himself look bad. We all remember this comment.
I'm like you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. I cannot read
That's how he relates to the black community. In front of a black audience, that's what he said.
Well, he's promoting his new book, I Can't Read Good, and Other Things from the Governor. But
I wrote a book I can't read by Gavin Newsom.
the other thing is nuts, too. There was a clip that was going viral from the Gavcast, his world-famous podcast that rivals Nashville morning news numbers, which, no disrespect, but we're not the governor of California. So he has a podcast where he has these two white folks on.
Yep.
He's talking about the book that they're reading. He goes, it was 260 pages, but it was a breeze. Read it in an hour and a half.
Yeah. So he's talking to white people, and all of a sudden he's a great reader. He's talking to a bunch of black people, and he can't read.
Can't read good.
Can't read good. So you've got, Gavin Newsom, 19%. Harris at 18%. She's a train wreck. Buttigieg at 14%.
0% black support, too.
And is that true?
0% goose egg.
Pete Buttigieg?
Pete Buttigieg.
Interesting.
Stephen A. Smith was asked about it. Did you see that clip?
Mm.
He starts singing. He's like, he don't move us.
Wow. Well, and AOC in that clip from CNN and Harry Enton is at 13%. We all know that she had a terrible time in Munich when she was asked about the incredibly important issue of protecting Taiwan from China.
I think that this is such a, I think that this is a...
I shortened it. I think we all got the gist of it. So
maybe they would like John Fetterman, who wore a suit last night.
Whoa.
Did he
Yeah,
really?
He did. He wore a suit. He had a minute with the president where he spoke to him, shook his hand, spoke to him.
Right.
And he's got some really good ideas. He can't express them all the time very well.
Right.
But he does have good ideas, and he is a reasonable human being.
Well, but he also doesn't think good.
He's
He's thinking
good.
better and better.
It doesn't come from here out here, from head to mouth.
Right.
But he lost a lot of the Democrat Party.
He did.
Well, that's going to be the question about Fetterman is he going to get primaried? And if he does, what's going to happen? I would think that people of Pennsylvania, John Fetterman is such a genuine and likable guy. And as Joan said, reasonable. So if they primary John Fetterman and he loses, I think that all is lost for the Democrat Party. I mean, I already believe that it is anyway.
But this brings us to my take, which is one of the biggest takes of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I took away from the State of the Union led me to this. Abigail Spanberger is the most dangerous Democrat in America.
Well,
Yes.
I want to just play this cut one more time.
But here in Virginia, I am working with our state legislature to lower costs and make the Commonwealth more affordable.
I mean, I've spoken about this a couple of times today. What is Matthew Hurt, who lives in Virginia, 51 new taxes is what she wants to implement. But,
dog walking, dog grooming, Uber Eats. Go down the line. New city and county taxes everywhere.
I'm
Yeah.
shocked dog pooping wasn't on there.
There might be. There was a firearms tax, an ammunition tax. They actually are going to be passing a new law where you have to be 21 to possess a firearm.
Yep.
But you can get around it if you are in the presence of an adult, which, as defined by Virginia state law, is someone who is 18 years or older. So if you're under 21, but you're with your 20-year-old buddy, you're good to go.
that makes no sense.
It makes none.
No sense whatsoever. But the reason why you think Abigail Spanberger is the most dangerous Democrat in America is...
She's Gavin Newsom without the stink of California, and I don't think that she is long for Virginia. I think that she is going to be the VP pick for the Democrats. I think her aspirations are higher, but I think that that's probably her ceiling for now. And I think that when we get to 2028, it's going to be blank Spanberger. And I would say Shapiro. I think they might go full Jew and a German, but I could be wrong.
If you're correct, why would in 2024, if they wouldn't go Shapiro because of the Jewish problem, why would they go full-on Shapiro in 2028?
The mind of the Democrat voters is like goldfish, and they've moved on from the Palestine issue.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You think so, Sam?
It's a lot of why other Pennsylvanians were upset with Fetterman was his stance on Israel. He was like, let them defend themselves.
Okay. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And by the way, while you say they may have moved on from the Palestine issue, we have no idea what's going to happen in the next 8 months.
It's a very good point.
So,
but that's why I say blank and Spanberger. I think Spanberger is going to be your VP no matter what. I think she is the most dangerous Democrat in America. She has proven to win in Republican districts.
Yeah.
She did that in Virginia quite a few times. She is not the AOC Jasmine Crockett loudmouth. She can campaign as a moderate and effectively lie through her teeth to the American people in such a smooth, calm, and authoritative way. Watching her speech last night, that was, when you look at it, that's the future of the Democrat Party.
Mm-hmm. Act normal and then get voted in and then act insane.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Campaign as JFK, rule as Mao.
Imagine getting taxed on buying landscaping equipment for your home. Like I can't. My brain is still trying to fathom.
And then you're
that.
forced to buy the electric leaf blower because of the policies in Virginia, so you can't buy the gas one. And then there's a new tax on the electric
Isn't
ones.
that crazy? but see, here's the deal. You're right, but when the presidential campaign really starts heating up, we will have a record of what Abigail Spanberger has been doing in Virginia. So.
But my thing is, though, is that Youngkin set her up for a good deal of success. And while she's raising taxes on her citizens, they're not going to be in like a budget shortfall. They're not going to have money issues. It's not going to look like New York City and Zohran Mamdani. She's going to look a lot cleaner than it meets the eyes. It's like hidden mold in the house. Like the mold is in the drywall. It's going to make everybody sick, but the house looks great.
But here's the thing.
That's a really good analogy.
Thank you, Joan.
But here's the thing. You're right, except in a year from now, when things really start heating up, Abigail Spanberger, she spoke like a moderate when she was on the campaign trail before, but now she is ruling as a tax and spend liberal as the governor of Virginia. So now we'll actually have a record of what it is that she wants to do. So there is that aspect of it too, but I don't know if the Democrats even care about that.
No,
and I don't think the Democrats, I think they're a bunch of low. We played the audio of those kids at George Washington University where Joan played it, where they went and asked the college students at George Washington University, what did you think of Donald Trump's speech the day before the State of the Union? And they're like, I give him a 1.
Yep.
Low information Democrats. And so while we're all talking about, we'll have a record of what she'll do as a ruler by what she did in Virginia, I'm like pretending that the Democrats actually are high information voters. A lot of them are not.
No.
And they don't even, and by the way, what she is doing in Virginia, the Democrats who are high information voters, they love that stuff.
100%.
So,
and she has that suburban swing district votability in her. She flipped that district. She's got the mom of 3, the bipartisan rhetoric, former CIA official, which are you still a CIA official? Is that still working behind the scenes? Those are questions that I would ask. But she's got a lot of credentials. And she's just crazy enough for the left. Did you see the picture of her from COVID where she's in Congress wearing the bag on her head?
Wearing a bag on her head?
Well, with the recycler on it?
Yeah, it's got like a little fan with a filter. And she's wearing a bag on her head. I tweeted it out on my Twitter account.
Why would she do such a thing?
Because she's a Democrat.
So if I go to you, Chris Hand
on air.
Chris Hand on air.
I tweeted out, I said the future of the Democrat Party, and it's Abigail with a bag on her head.
She looks like she's in Fallout.
She does look like she's in Fallout.
Why would she do that? That just doesn't make, I just don't understand.
Dan, COVID was the most deadly disease we have ever seen. Come on, Dan.
Sure, yeah, okay.
You remember?
She almost looks like Hillary in that picture.
Well, she definitely got a glam up. I think that we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
There was a glow up for Abigail before they ran her for governor.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think she's a little cray. Also, I think that she is normal looking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got some of these Democrats like Rashida Tlaib and some of these other, they look crazy, they look unhinged. Abigail Spanberger, to your point, she looks like a suburban mom.
Yes, and she's not going to scare away those suburban voters the same way an Ilhan Omar screaming at the top of her lungs during the State of the Union will.
Right. But, I think that, all of these Democrats have one thing in common.
Those assholes.
And that's that they're all.
Excuse
me.
I knew it was coming.